Good morning. Here we are with another video. Today's a good day, and I just wanted to get on here and I want to talk to you today. I want to talk to you about Christianity. I want to talk to you about Jesus. I want to talk to you about what's going on in this world and what are my thoughts on the current issues in the Christian world. I know there's a lot of people that overcomplicate. They overcomplicate who Jesus is. There's so many different rules, so many different regulations. Religion kind of messes up the whole thing. And I feel like today there's a lot of people that present Christianity in a bad light. There's so much displeasure and there's so much barriers to entry, you can say, to Christianity that are not real. And this morning, as we go on this drive here, I want to talk about that with you today. And thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I just think that with all these rules, with all these regulations, with all these negative headlines in the news, with all the different preachers that fall to the wayside and all these leaders that fall into sin, which is inevitable. We're all sinners. But when you fall on the public stage, that could put a sour taste in someone's mouth. And when someone has a slight interest in Christ, but then with that comes all these nuances, all of these small rules that some people put on Christians. Okay, look at this Lexus here. It's an old Lexus. I like those. That's a clean one. Back to the topic. These rules and these complications can turn someone away. They will say, it's too much for me. Sure, I believe Jesus is God, but all of these rules, it's not for me. Thank you for talking to me about this. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for sharing this post, sharing this video. But maybe Jesus is not for me. Christianity is not for me. And I want to talk about that today. How we could be failing the potential people that could be saved with our own actions, with our words, or how we present ourselves. We know the walk is not smooth. The walk is tough. There's going to be ups and downs. And not always. I know some of the strongest believers in my personal life, not all of them are the strongest people at all times. They might doubt. And I think that doubt or questioning your faith can be a positive thing. And that might be a controversial thing to say, but I think that questioning your faith could be helpful in your walk with Jesus. When you question things, when you say, where is this written? When you say, let me do some digging into this verse. Let me do some digging into this thing I heard about in church. Is this true? I heard a little rumor about this, a little rumor about that. Does it actually say that? Or if it doesn't, does it show it in a manner? Is there a Greek word that was written by Paul or that was written by Luke or Mark that points to this way of living? What did Jesus mean? And all of these questions can be answered with research. And of course, there's some things that even the most well-known theologians are going to be like, we don't know. I don't have an answer for you. It's not open to us. Not everything has been opened up to us as Christians, and that is all a design of God. He's not going to give you all the answers, but if you seek Him, He'll show you what's important in your life. And that brings me to, as the sun is coming up here, not being lukewarm. I have a friend, and I had to ask him, why do you believe that? Or what did you hear in church today? And he had a hard time answering. Okay, look at this motorcycle. One light's out in the morning on a motorcycle. I respect that. And this one friend, he said, yeah, there was something this or that. I think he mentioned something about dressing. This truck doesn't know if he wants to turn or not. Let's give him a second here. See, sometimes people just leave their blinkers on and it's like, are you turning or are you not turning? We'll just drive safely next to him and give him some space to get in. So this friend mentioned that it was a secondary issue. I believe it was clothes. The topic was clothes, how people should dress modestly, and I asked him, what is the basis of this verse? And he told me, I don't know. My uncle said it, the pastor said it, and they know the Bible way better than I do. So I'll just go with that. And in my head, I'm like, come on, man. Like, you're a believer. You're not a 8-year-old boy that's just going to say, he told me, I believe. That is great. That is the faith of a child. But as a grown adult, an adult with so many resources today, you can do your own research. And to me, that's not an excuse. To say passively, someone told me, they know the Bible, they study well, I'll just believe blindly, when you can do your own research, when you can dive into the Word and say, hey, where is drunkenness mentioned as a sin? Hey, is it actually even mentioned? Is smoking mentioned? I was told it was bad. Is it somewhere in the Bible? And these questions, like these issues that are relevant in our world today, the answers to them can be found if you desire. And I had to tell this friend, hey, I don't want you to be lukewarm. I don't want any of my friends to be lukewarm. I don't want you to fall away. I want you to know if someone comes up to you and asks you, yes or no, where is it written, you have an answer or an idea of where this answer can be found. Not just, hey, my pastor told me, or my youth leader told me. There's actual genuine interest in finding out for yourself what is written and why it's written. And this all comes down to the Great Commission, as the sun is coming up here. The Great Commission of bringing people to Christ, of showing Christ to people, to save souls. And if you don't have this genuine interest in your own personal life, how is someone going to be influenced by you to search for their own interest? You have to be a positive influence in those around you. And I just want to encourage all of you, as this video is coming soon to an end, and thank you for staying here till the end and watching the video here. What are you doing to strengthen your position? What are you doing to strengthen your knowledge and basis? What are you doing to become a better servant for God, a better vessel that He can use for His glory? And these are just a few thoughts that I have had. And I don't have a large script to go off of, but I just wanted to bless all of you with some thoughts, some thought-provoking comments to see, where are you? Are you slowly becoming lukewarm? Or are you fully on fire for God and striving to find His face? Guys, thank you again for watching. This is one of the very few videos that I've done, and I hope you enjoyed it, and follow and subscribe for more. Like the video, and hopefully we'll come back with more videos. Comment what your thoughts are on this topic of lukewarm. God bless you.